We are live, everybody. We are live. How is everybody doing tonight? We are live. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. I am live. Hello, how you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? We are live. How you doing, man?
At Blackhawk 99-B2B. Hey, Nick.
Hey, man, what's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing great, man.
And Naruto Bank 4Z. Hi.
Hi, how you doing? How you guys
At
doing?
Blackhawk 99-B2B. I'm good, you.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. How are
Naruto
you?
Bank 4Z. Second.
Don't forget to like. You only gotta like one time. Don't forget to like. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys had a. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Hope you guys are doing great. I know I'm doing okay. Getting excited to go on my vacation in June. Getting all pumped up for that. So I'm doing great, man. Doing great.
At Blackhawk 99-B2B. I'm great, and it's a great time when Nick Kelly's live.
It's always a great time when I'm live.
And Naruto
Always.
Bank 4Z. I'm doing extremely well. How about you, Nick? Where's your turtle at?
She's on the dock, man. She's on the dock. Sometimes she swims around, sometimes she doesn't. But I'm here, folks. I'm here. I'm still alive. I'm still ticking. I am here. I am physically here. I am still here. That's all that matters. I'm here.
At Zenjamin 6262 moderator member. Congrats to second and third.
Yep. What's up, Zen? How you doing, Zen? How you doing, man? How you doing, Zen? How's everybody else doing tonight? It's rainy outside, so there's no chances of me doing a video for outside.
Zenjamin 6262 moderator member. I was starting to get worried about Nick. I'm glad to hear he's still around.
I'm still around, man. I'm still kicking. I know I uploaded like 2 videos, but I'm still around. I'm still here.
And Naruto Bank 4Z. It's storming over here at my place. We have a chance of baseball-size hail and a tornado watch.
That's not good, man. That's not good. That's not good. Any kind of bad weather like that is never good, man. Never good. Never good. Yeah, man. I'm just here, hanging out with you guys tonight and having some fun.
At Modrush 2.0. Hey, Nick, didn't you steal all the donuts from Dunkin' and ended in a statewide chase?
No, I didn't steal. No, I didn't steal anything.
And Noda Hotter Justin investigator sent chili for 6 joules.
Send chili for 6 joules. Well, that's cool. Thank you, not a hater.
And Naruto Bank 4Z. But the problem is the 1965 Chevy C10 pickup. I've been working on it outside in the bad weather. And Naruto Bank 4Z.
Oh, C10. C10. Thank you for the joules, not a hater. Thank you. Thank you. The C10, really? That's a Chevy, you said, right? 1965? That's an old classic car. That's not too bad of a car.
And Naruto Bank 4Z. Yay. And
Yay! Hey, I see your jewels. I see it now. That's cool.
And Noda Hotter Justin investigator sent butterfly for 450 joules.
Oh, thank you, Data Hater. Thank you.
And Noda Hotter Justin investigator moderator member. Welcome. Glad to see you. And
Yep, I'm here, man. I'm here.
At Lofiba 856. In my city is a good time for sex party.
Thank you for the jewels. Thank you. Thank you for the jewels. You can finally do jewels on this live stream. That is neat. That is freaking awesome. For the longest time, I didn't see them, but now I see them. That's great. I like that. That's awesome. How is everybody else doing?
And Naruto Bank 4Z. That doesn't make sense. How come when he sends the diamonds, it doesn't show moderator, but when he types in chat, it shows? And Naruto Bank.
I don't know. YouTube been weird lately. I really don't know. YouTube has been weird with that lately. I have no other reason. I don't know. But how many you guys are here though?
And Noda Hotter Justin investigator moderator member. YouTube's been having issues. And Noda Hotter Justin.
Yeah. Yep. That's for sure. That's for sure. But thank you for the diamonds. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it because now I see them. Now I see him when I do this kind of live, so that's cool. I like that. I like that. Nice little update that YouTube did. That's pretty cool. I like it.
And Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. I'm glad because I don't have anywhere else to send them.
Well, YouTube must have did an
And
update.
Naruto
That's
Bank
awesome.
4Z. We still need to do a little bit more work on the 65 Chevy because we still need to do the oil pan, the door seals, the mirrors, and the truck bed in the back bumper, but it's running and driving.
Well, that's cool, man. That's cool to get an old Cocksick going. That's
At
awesome.
Modrush
That's awesome,
2.0,
dude.
Nick enjoys lighting storms in his bikini briefs with an umbrella.
I don't have bikini briefs. I don't know what those are. Bikini briefs? Is that where you get a whole bunch of airflow? Bikini briefs. I don't even know what those are.
And Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. He doesn't even have pants on. And Noda Hotter
Oh, yes, I do have my boxes on.
and
Yes,
Naruto
I do.
Bank 4Z.
Yes, I do.
Bro, give me a sec. I need to set up my tripod. And
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Naruto Bank 4Z. Because I'm in the middle of working on the truck. And Naruto
No, you're good, man. You can work on your truck. You can work on your truck. That's
and
cool.
Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. Those aren't pants. And Noda
Those are pants. Well, no, I guess you're right. Theoretically, they're not pants, but it still covers down below, okay? Theoretically,
and
it's their
Naruto Bank
pants.
4Z. Nick, is that pants on your ceiling? And
I don't have no pants. What do you see pants on my ceiling? What? What do you see pants on my ceiling? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see no pants on my ceiling.
and Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. They're Nick Kelly pants. And
Hmm.
Noda Hotter just
Nick Kelly pants. Got that
and
right.
Joker's Corner dash 2305. What's up, Nick?
What's up, man? How you doing, boy? How you doing? Or should I say, how you doing? That's what I should say.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick rips farts while cow tipping.
Cow tipping. Who's going cow tipping? I don't know. I'm not going to cow tipping.
And Naruto Bank 4Z. Nick Kelly, you should start selling t-shirts and merch. And
I know. I want to do that. I know. You guys have been asking me to start doing merch and stuff. I know. I do want to do that. I do. And I got to make it a freaking effort to do that. I really do. So, when I come back from vacation, I'm gonna try to do that. Get some T-shirts made and stuff. I really do need to start doing that. I know a lot of people ask that from me, and I know I have to get it freaking done. You do have a point there. You really do have a point.
at F350 is good. Oh, hi, Mr. Kelly, Nicky, Nick House the Hog. At
No, it's doing great, man. How are
And
you?
Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. Oh, we're going on vacation. Where are we going?
South Carolina in June. Going to South Carolina. Yep. Going south. We're so used to going up, now we're going down.
And Naruto Bank 4Z. I took the 65 Chevy to Walmart, and when I was walking out, there was people surrounding my car, and they were surrounding taking pictures with it.
That's about right with a classic car,
and Noda
man.
Hotter just an investigator moderator member. Oh, you know who is from South Carolina.
I don't know who's from South Carolina. Who's from South Carolina?
At F350 is good. Am I just spruced myself?
I didn't need to know that.
And Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. Pleading face skate, he was from South Carolina.
Oh, SK8. Oh, man, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah, he was from South Carolina. Oh, man. Oh. Well, I'll make sure I send my love when I go down there. I'll make sure of it.
And Naruto Bank 4Z. I was from Nashville, Tennessee, but I moved to South Carolina.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
At LoFiba856. Imagine if Linda Cardellini's phone number get leaked.
Well, it's not me.
And Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. Well, when you're there, have a beer. And Noda Hotter
I will have a beer. Yes, I will.
at
I will.
F350 is good. You know who's a good cook from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I have no idea, man.
And Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. And toast our best friend. And
I will toast our best friend. I'll do it on live stream. I'll
at
make sure.
Modrush 2.0. Nick met the evil leprechaun who gave him bad wishes.
I didn't mean that evil leprechaun. I'll make sure I have a beer and a shot. I'll make sure I'll do that.
And Naruto Bank 4Z. Nick, where's the beer?
I don't have no beer. Not here.
At F350 is good. Heisenberg, aka Walter H. White. At Lofiba856, what kind of beer is it? Is the Modelo?
No, it's the light beer, man.
At Noda Hotter,
The
just
light
an
beer.
investigator
The light.
moderator member. I think he'd like that. And
Yeah, I think you would. He'll be watching my live streams when I do that. I guarantee it. He'll be laughing his butt off.
And Naruto Bank 4Z. Will you ever do the Bean Boozle challenge in the future, or was that stuff disgusting as shit?
Oh, the Bing Boozle challenge. I want to get back to that. I'm going to have to find it in South Carolina. I want to do that again. That was so much fun.
At F350 is good. Have you ever worked on Cadillac Fleetwood Chrome? At
No, I never worked on that.
Noda Hotter, just an investigator moderator member. Yuck, yes you will.
Yeah, I'll do it again. Oh, yeah.
At
Oh, yeah.
F350 is good. Car won't start normally but runs fine. Could it be the Optus Mark?
It could just be you just got fart in the
At Noda
tank.
Hotter, just an investigator
all.
moderator member. Oh my god, the Bean Boozle. That was nuts.
Yeah, that was nuts. You gotta watch it. That thing was crazy.
At Lofiba856, can I be a moderator member? I'm dying to be one.
You're dying to be one. I'm dying
At
to be one
Modrush
too.
2.0. I'm going to Dollywood next month. A 12-hour drive.
12-hour drive. Well, that's cool.
At Noda Hotter, just an investigator moderator member. Poor Phil. At Noda Hotter.
Poor Phil. Hey. It was not only poor Phil. It was me too.
At F350 is good. Let us see the hawk.
Let's see the hog. No, it's not. I don't think YouTube would agree with that. It's not educational purposes only. So I don't know.
At F350 is good. Let us see the hawk.
Let us see the hog. Yeah.
At Noda Hotter, just an investigator moderator member. Yuck, but Phil looked like he was shaking. Trying to eat them, he was done.
I told him to drink more beer to get the nasty taste out of his mouth. Well, the grass clippings were not that bad. It was the other stuff that was really, really bad. If you want to see me and Phil do that challenge at South Carolina, press 1 in the chat.
At
Hell yeah.
Modrush 2.0. Nick had to soak his shorts after Skid Bomb.
After Skid Bomb, yeah.
At Lofiba856. I am on vacation in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
At F350 is good. My dad came across your video on Throttle Body being dirty, and I told him I watch your live streams.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. It's nice to get my videos around. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like it. So, I know a lot of people have been asking about my gaming live streams. I am going to do one tomorrow, but my microphone doesn't work for some reason. So you hear audio, but you're not going to hear me talking.
At F350 is good. Wow. It's Benjamin 6262 moderator member. Nick is a throttle body expert 100%.
I'm not a throttle body expert, okay? That was just a video.
At Noda Hotter, just an investigator moderator member. Why did I get a video for lubrication?
Lubrication? You mean why did you get an ad for lubrication? I don't know. YouTube sends out goofy ads.
At Noda Hotter, just an investigator moderator member. Damn commercials.
That's how I get paid, though. That is how I get paid. And super chats and diamonds and all that stuff.
At Noda Hotter, just an investigator moderator member. Nick, have you been on Amazon and eBay again?
No, I have not been on Amazon or eBay. No, I have not.
At Lofiba856.
I have not.
What if I bought you another microphone, man?
If you want to buy me another microphone, you can. I do have an Amazon wish list that has my correct address now, but I don't have the link. That's the way to buy me stuff if you want, but I would have to update and put some new stuff on there. But for some reason, this microphone is not.
At Noda Hotter, just an investigator moderator member. I don't think I have it either. Nick, I can look for it. And
yeah, I did update my address, but I don't remember it. but that's the way to get me stuff. I'll put stuff on there and stuff. But
At Modrush 2.0. Nick wants to mail himself across the country in a box.
actually, I lied. I was on eBay today. I was looking up for a bushing, uh, something for my friend. He needed like a bushing or something, and yeah.
At Noda Hotter Just an Investigator Moderator member. Yes, the easiest way is with this Amazon. And
Yeah, that is the easiest way. Um, that is like the easiest way. I still have a T-shirt that I need to wear. That T-Fear bought me. Somewhere when I packed it, somewhere with my clothing, that T-Fear bought me a T-shirt that had a check engine light on it. I still have to. It's still brand new. I just didn't put it on. So this to give you a look see. So on my Amazon wish list, like Not a Hater bought me a desk and this chair that I'm sitting on right now, which I love. It's great.
at Lil Pipa 856. Hey Nick, have you ever had sex with a celebrity?
No, I never had sex with a celebrity. No. So and the computer and well, the computer I bought, but yeah, that's the basics of it.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick uses the leaf blower to air out his room after eating far beans.
Eating beans. I don't eat beans, man. Beans are not the flavor. Beans, the magical food. The more you eat, the more you toot. That's what it is. That's what beans are. So yeah, now you guys can send diamonds. It's right there. Now I see it, which is interesting because before I didn't see it.
At Sean Travis S4Q9F. Hey bud.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing great. How you doing? How's your night going so far? It is rainy down here, but yeah.
At Hodges Fit and Dodge at 4374. Nick, is your hog well fed tonight?
The hog. No, the hog didn't get fed tonight. No, no, it wasn't a thing tonight. Nope. I just been working on getting myself better. That's all.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick crashed out on his friend's couch after doing 20 shots.
Doing 20 shots. I never did 20 shots. I never did that. No.
At Sean Travis S4Q9F. Good. You.
I'm doing pretty good. Getting ready to go on a trip in June, so getting ready to do that. Getting ready to do that. Getting hyped up for that. That's going to be a 11-hour. Well, it's actually 10-hour drive, but if you round it up, it's going to be an 11-hour drive. So got that to look forward to. So that's always good to do a big trip once a year.
At Sean Travis S4Q9F. Cool thumbs up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yes, it is.
At Hodges Fit and Dodge at 4374. You taking the hog out on the trip with you or what?
I had to take it with me. It's part of my body. How can I leave that behind? I can't disconnect it. It's not disconnectable. That doesn't work. That does not work.
At Noda Hotter Just an Investigator Moderator member. I found it. At Noda.
You found it. Yep, she found it. There's the link to my Amazon wish list. Thank you, Not a Hater. She found it.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Hey, my buddy Nick.
Hey, what's up, Ding Dong? I got to pin that. Okay, I pin it. It is pinned. Hopefully it pinned it. I'm not too sure if it did. What's up, Ding Dong? How you doing, Ding Dong?
At Hodges couldn't dodge at 4374. Hogs are definitely disconnectable. Just ask John and Lorena Bobbitt.
No, they're not
And
disconnectable.
Noda Hodder just an investigator moderator member. You're welcome.
Thank you for finding it. Thank you.
And Noda Hodder just an investigator moderator member. Yep, and it's the right one.
Thank you.
At Ding Dong Football moderator. I'm great, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just getting ready for my big trip that I have coming up to South Carolina. Just preparing, getting everything ready. Just getting ready, man. It's in June and just repairing, seeing what we can see down there. There's some neat things that we can see down there. So.
And Noda Hodder just an investigator moderator member. Okay, I pinned it in Discord.
Okay. Thank you. Because then what I can do is I can update things. So that's awesome. That is awesome. We found it. I thought we lost it forever, but we didn't. Still there. Oh yeah. Got my kneecap right here. Oh yeah. I'm loving my kneecap. Don't get any other thoughts.
And Noda Hodder just an investigator moderator member. No, it's in Discord, so just update your list.
Okay. I'll make sure I'll update it tonight. Just so it's updated.
At Lil Fiba 856, what city are you going in South Carolina?
Shit. I just said it 1,000 times to my dad and I don't think I remember. It's the worst time ever. Oh, Anderson, South Carolina. Yeah. Anderson, South Carolina. That's where I'm going. Anderson, South Carolina. Yeah. That's where I'm going. Going there in June.
At Modrush 2.0, Nick rolled his car over a cliff and landed in a tree.
I didn't roll my car over, trust me. I did not roll my car over. Yep. Anderson, South Carolina. That is where I'm going. So that's a big trip. Because we're so used to going up, now we're going down.
At Ding Dong Football moderator. I'm eating some turkey, Nick.
You eating some turkey? That's cool, man. Gobble, gobble. Hey, it's time for Thanksgiving. Well, today's Wednesday. Humpback Wednesday. It's hump week. It's in the middle of the week. That's the fine lining. Humpback Wednesday. I know it's like humpback
At
whale.
Ding Dong Football moderator. Gobble, gobble, Nicky, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Oh. There it is. It's not Monday, so it's not Meat Fat Monday. No. It's Hump Day. Wow. It's Hump Day. That's what it is. Right there. That's freaking awesome, dude. But yeah.
At Noda Hodder just an investigator moderator member. It's Whack the Weenie Wednesday.
Whack the Weenie Wednesday. Wait. Well, we know what Friday is. So it's Whack the Weenie Wednesday. So you telling me I'm supposed to whack my weenie on Wednesday? No, I'm good. I'm good. I didn't go to Wendy's yet, so we're good. We're good. I don't have a spare Wendy's cup around. Oh my god. Damn it. Why do I say that stuff when I know it's gonna... Oh, no.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Are you that guy with the giant penis that fucked all the strippers and got all pregnant? The platinum pussy had to be closed for 9 months till they popped your kids out. A T-Fear 1990.
No, I didn't. No, I was waiting for you, T-Fear. I knew you were. I knew we were going to pop in sooner or later.
And Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. No, that was Ding Dong.
That was Ding Dong. Okay. I guess Ding Dong went to the platinum pussy. I guess. Just saying, you guys both live in Canada, so I mean, I heard it was like a big thing. I heard of it.
At Ding Dong football moderator. I'm eating, sorry, Nikki.
You're eating. You're good, man. You're
A
good.
T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Pop in like you pop those pussies with that beef log.
My beef log. What the fuck?
At Modrush 2.0. Nick is robbing a bank to pay for his trip to South Carolina.
I'm not robbing a bank, okay? We've been saving up for a couple of months now. So I'm not robbing a bank. We've been saving for a couple of months. Yeah, literally for a couple of months. I had the hotel booked for a long time.
At Lloyd Christmas 2025. Sticky Nicky Nickerson.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here. I am here.
At OK Maine. Hey Nicole. At
Nicole. I'm not a girl. My name's not Nicole.
At T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Nick's been going hardcore at catalytic converter stealing. That's why he ain't been live in a hot minute.
No, I don't steal catalytic converters. I do not steal catalytic converters, okay? Those things are, I don't know, those things are hard to whip out. So, I'm not saying I do it, but it's sad.
At OK Maine. Nick, did you steal my car exhaust?
No, I didn't steal your car exhaust.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Okay, he just takes them and he steals girls' hearts.
Oh, no, T-Fear.
At OK Maine. I knew it was you, Nick.
It wasn't me, though. I didn't steal no exhaust parts. Now, if you have them chromed, nice and chrome exhaust, there might be a possibility. But I would never do that. No, I wouldn't do that. Just saying. Oh, there's Happy. You guys were wondering about Happy. There she is. There's Happy. She's right there. Somebody asked about my turtle. There she is.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick will pass out on the beach and wake up with only his face exposed on his trip.
Oh, you can't say that.
At OK Maine. Nick stole my car catalytic converter and my 20-inch wheels.
You 20-inch wheels. I don't want 20-inch wheels.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Nick, when you left that load in that stripper's butthole, it hardened up like cement and she died from not being able to greatest pleasure of life no more. A
I didn't do any of that. I was at home. I was at home thinking. A lot of people don't think. I was at home thinking. All right. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you guys. I was just thinking. Somebody told me you have to use that noodle, okay? You gotta use that noodle of yours in your brain.
At OK Maine. Nick giving out Russian eyes.
No, not giving out Russian eyes. What are you talking about? What? Because you gotta think? Yeah, you gotta think.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Nick's been thinking about that poutine cream pie.
No, I have not. Be fair. Be fair. I have not been thinking. Oh, the guinea pig's been doing okay. Hobby's right there, so can't. She's still here. I've been thinking. I've been gaming. Thinking and gaming. That's what I've been doing. And working on my cars, of course. That's besides the point, right? Thinking and gaming. That's what I've been doing. A lot of it.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. When Nick unloads at the Platinum Pussy, it's like a tsunami of white. I know to leave the club 20 minutes before it happens. A T-Fear
Oh, TV.
at Modrush 2.0. Nick's noodle might get a lucky 4-leaf clover in SC. It's been a while.
I thought release Clover.
At Zenjamin 6262 moderator member. How's the band project going?
Oh, it's going great, man. It's going great. It is going great. What name did we call the van? Oh, not a hitter. I hope you're still here. I forgot what we called it. Did we call this? No, we didn't call it the Shaggy van. I forget. Forget what we called the van already. Damn it. I forget what we called it. Man.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. The Flap Truck Bang Van.
No, that's not what we called it.
At Zenjamin 6262 moderator member. Shaggin Vanishing.
Oh, Shaggin Man?
At OK Name. Nick's Shagwagon.
My Shagwagon.
At Noda Hotter Just an Investigator moderator member. No, it begin with an M.
It began with an M. Yeah, it started with an M. Oh, man. What did we call it? Shit. I know T-Fear, he names it differently, but I don't remember what we called it.
At Zenjamin 6262 moderator member. The Mystery Machine.
The Mystery Machine. I don't know if he called it that, though. I don't remember.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Don't be saying words that start with it again, Nikki. A T-Fear 1990.
What? T-Fear? You need to relax. I don't remember what we called the van. Not a hater came up with it. I just don't remember what it was. Huh. I know what we called the Jeep. I forget what we called the van. Problem is, when I get the van back up and running, who's going to get the front seat?
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. The Milk Fucking Van.
The milk fucking...
At Noda Hotter Just an Investigator moderator member. I know I'll have to think it's been a long time. At Noda
I know it's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I don't know what I was singing there.
At Ding Dong Football moderator. I think not a hater gets first seat.
Not a hater gets first seat. I think so.
At Zenjamin.
Because we had an accident in the van, so turns out it was Ding Dong's foot.
At Zenjamin 6262 moderator member. Who want to see Nick start lifting weights like T-Fear?
Man, I could beat T for that way, rates.
1990 moderator member. Nick is a fan of those girls' milk machines. Drink it straight from the teat.
Yeah, you drink it. No.
At Ding Dong Football moderator. She can pick wherever.
She can pick wherever, okay.
At Noda Hotter Just an Investigator moderator member. No, it was Spooky's toe.
Oh, Spooky's toe. Okay. I thought it was Ding Dong. All right. Where is Spooky? Why is Spooky's toe going in places that... I'm just saying.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Nick can stack 9 plates on his dick and do hog lifts 96 inches up and down.
Where did you get those
And Noda
measurements?
Hotter Just an Investigator moderator member. I don't know, we were all crowded in there.
I don't know. It was a toe. I know
At
that.
Modrush 2.0. Nick, it's the Shaggy Shitbox. At
The Shaggy Ship Box. No, that's not what we called it. It wasn't the Shaggy Ship Box. Oh, Shaggy.
a T-Fear 1990 moderator member. 9 plates is 405 Nikki.
Oh, 405 pounds. Okay. That's not too bad, though. I could do about 200. I could do about 200.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. That's impressive to stack on your cock.
No, we're not talking. Be fair. That's not what we were talking about. I could pick up around 200, maybe 250, maybe. Oh, there is a gym in the hotel though. So ding dong. You know what? You might have a point there. You know what? When I go on vacation, I'm gonna live stream, but I'm gonna see who can pick up more, me or T here. There it is, right there. See who has the guns. You know, see who has the guns. Yeah, see the guns. See, look at that. I'm always flexing. Look at that. Yeah, flexing. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Oh yeah. There's your gym at the hotel, so you know, gonna have to put it in the overdrive. Yep, massive overdrive. Who can pick up more weights, me or Keith here? Oh yeah, look at those babies. Oh yeah, just gonna crank them out. Oh yeah. Woo woo.
At Zenjamin 6262 moderator member. Hanging weights off the hog is supposed to be a proven method to lengthen my kickstand.
Lengthen the kickstand. Yeah, okay.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick will show off this spare tire for the dumpy chicks at the pool.
The dumpy chicks at the pool. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe me and Tifa can do a live stream at the gym. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you hear it here, folks. I was thinking. Thinking. We'll do a live stream. Me and Tifa are doing weights. There it is. Versus. Yeah.
At OK Main. Nick, are we gonna play Soggy Biscuit after the stream again?
Soggy biscuit. What the fuck? Soggy biscuit. What the fuck is that? All right, my soggy like no.
At Modrush 2.0. Maybe get a Speedo, that's your only hope.
A Speedo. Really?
At Noda Hotter Just an Investigator moderator member. Oh my god, Nick, I remembered what the name was. At Noda Hotter.
You remember what the name was? What was it? What was it? Come on, I'm a hater. What was it? Come on. What was the name of the band? Come on. You're the only hope. See, you come on my live stream, you start to remember stuff. See, that's intelligent. What was the name? Come on. Tell me. I need some help. I know it started with an M.
At Stinky Cockadookey. All hail Queen Stinky Cockadookey Poop.
Stinky Cockadookey. We're not stinking of anything around here. I got some soda. Oh yeah, I got soda. We got Nightbot here too. Look at that. All right, mine maybe like a no.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick will start off the crowd surfing every night at the bar on vacation.
Hey man, I don't know if there's a beach down there
At
or not.
Stinky Cockadookey. Nice to see you, G.
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
At Stinky Cockadookey. What kind of tank you got? At
It's a 75 gallon. 75 gallon tank. Got it when the tank was freaking expensive. Because they messed up their deals.
At Noda Hotter Just an Investigator moderator member. I don't know why it skipped it, but it was Annie Hewlett her. At Noda.
In the what? In the but?
At Noda Hotter Just an Investigator moderator member. I don't know why it skipped it, but it was Annie Hewlett her.
In the what?
At Noda Hotter
Really?
Just an Investigator moderator member. Oh my god, Nick, I remembered what the name was.
Oh, okay. Weird. I don't remember.
At Noda Hotter Just an Investigator moderator member. I don't know why it skipped it, but it was Annie Hewlett her. At
And what? It's been a while since I knew the name, but Okay, we found the name out. We know the name now, folks. Did I skip it? Really? Oh, maybe I didn't.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. Annihilator.
Annihilator, yeah. Annihilator. Yeah, that's what it was. Annihilator. Night, 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 annihilate, night.
At Modrush
Damn it.
2.0. Nick has to watch what he eats. You might have a runny skid at the pool.
Gonna
At
annihilate.
Benjamin 6262 Moderator Member. I thought it was Windy Queepster.
Windy Creased.
At
Oh,
Stinky Kakaduki. What did I miss? The name of who? I just hopped in.
you did. The Annihilator. That is not what she said, but it's from science. The Annihilator. Oh yeah. Let's get it done. Whew. You know, if I take the back seats out, there'd be a lot of room. You know? Get the van just waving back and forth like this. You know? Just staying side to side.
At OK Main. Should I put the beads in or the plug? At OK.
I don't know what you do. You can do whatever you want. You can put the beads up your asshole and I wouldn't care. You can ask Happy to do it, and I don't think she would care, but she'll bite it. Just saying. Isn't that called a butt plug?
At Stinky Kakaduki. I'm leaving, this is getting strange, adios.
It's getting strange. What are you talking about? You sit here talking about poop. You leave it when it's going to get strange, but you sit here and talk about poop. Sminky, something cockadookie. Cockadookie. Cockadoo-doo-doo. You sit here talking about poop and shit. That's strange, isn't it?
At Modrush 2.0. Nick will get 10 points on his license for peeing while driving.
Being while driving, is that your thing? I don't know. The 1 year before I graduated, I must have been sleeping on the bus, but somebody told me we went past a car. There was a guy and a girl. I'm not kidding. While the guy was driving, they were, they were, yeah. I was like a long time ago. I can't go into too much detail, but the car was walking. Let's just put it that way. I don't know how people have sex while they're driving, but I mean, just saying. Somebody told me that a long time ago that they seen that while they were on the school bus and the guy and the girl were. Oh yeah. They were showing dominance. Oh yeah. If you call that dominance. The things that people do when they drive.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick will steer off the road when those sheep flash their boobs and you hit a cow in the field.
It's like Mardi Gras, right? And when the girls start to pick up their shirts. Mardi Gras. Our that biker club, it happens every year. What was the name? There's a name for that. Where they drive out on their bikes. Sturgis. Yeah, Sturgis. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Sturgis.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. He got pulled over and got out of a ticket. He showed the cop a hog, then they gave him a ticket for having a weapon in public.
Yeah, I was like, here's my license. I was like, yep, here's my license. He's like, wow. He's like, man, that thing is long. Can you see the tip? I said, yeah, it goes all the way to Canada and all the way around the universe, if you kind of think of it. He's like, sir, that's a record. And I was like, yeah. And it's definitely not what she said at night. This time.
It's Benjamin 6262 moderator member. It would be fun to go to Mardi Gras with Nick. Ladies would be hanging their beads on Nick's kickstand.
My kickstand, yeah. Rev it up.
And Noda Hotter Justin investigator moderator member. They had the handcuff it to his leg.
Handcuff it to my leg. I don't know how they would do that though. To be honest, I wouldn't know how they would do that. How would you handcuff somebody's thing onto his leg? Will you start at the ankles, or will you start? I don't know where you'll start with that. I have no idea where they would start on that one. Now Happy's looking at you. Happy saying hi. Don't read Happy's mind. It is not free.
At OK Main. I'm Platinum Gooner on Goon Roulette.
Ah, Platinum Gooner. Oh. So you tell me you've been at the Platinum sign. There it is. There it is, folks. He's been there. Done that. Maybe. Platinum Gooner.
At Ding Dong Football moderator. I'm here, Nikki. I'm just on the phone with my realtor. At Ding
No, you're good, man. You're good. You asked the realtor what happened to your cucumbers? It'd be a shame. What happened to your cucumbers?
At Modrush 2.0. Nick will close out the hotel bar on and pass out in the dryer room. At
What? The hotel bar. The hotel that we're going to doesn't have a bar, okay? We're bringing the bar with us.
At Noda Hotter Justin investigator moderator member. I don't know if somebody took my Ring doorbell off, so I didn't get a chance to see her in my garden lately, but I know my cherry tomatoes are missing. They grow on a vine. At Noda Hotter Justin.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that one, either. I don't know why your Ring doorbell went missing. I really don't know. I really don't know how that would have happened. I don't know. You know, that person is kind of like a snake a little bit.
At OK Main. Nick stole my cock ring last vacation.
Your cock what? I don't know if you're allowed to say that. Cock wing? What the fuck is a cock wing? Is that something that you put around your to make it look bigger? Gets all the blood flow to the head. Yeah, I definitely didn't hear that. It definitely didn't hear that one, folks. I do have a cup here. That's been a McDonald's cup. McDonald's.
At a mile high. Nick eats PUSC.
PUSC. What the fuck is that? Oh, pussy. Well, they said it.
At Noda Hotter Justin investigator moderator member. That looks too little.
That looks too little. What? That looks too little? Why does that look too little? Oh, I don't know how that looks too little, but we'll get used to it. Oh yeah, what did I say on my last stream? I knew I said something. I don't remember what I said. It was like my last live stream. I forget what I said. I know I said something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have somebody to watch the guinea pigs for a whole entire week. I'm down on vacation. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I didn't figure out that one yet. I know Happy will be fine for a week without eating. So Happy I'm not concerned about because turtles can go a little bit without eating. So I'm not too worried about her. But the guinea pigs, what I might do is when I go on vacation for the guinea pigs, what I might do is I might get a big bowl and just pour like a whole bunch of food in there so they can eat. And put like two water things in there. So that way they're growing water for the whole entire week.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick's kickstand needs work. Better beat little guy in shape before trip.
Oh, little guy. What? You calling me little? I'm not little. I'm a little bit above average, but I'm not. And how the hell would you know that? Just saying, how would you know that? How would you know that? Down from the corner, up in the street.
At OK Maine. I once ate cereal out of a stripper's dump hump.
What? How did you eat shit? I don't want to know. I honestly don't want to know how you did that. I literally don't want to know. Hey, at least the camera's now all blurry. Look at that. Sorry, my hand's all dirty because I was working on one of my cars. My hand's all dirty.
And Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. Neither do I. And Noda Hot.
Yeah, I really don't understand. I really don't understand what that means. You telling me you're eating at her dump truck? It was eating out of her dump truck. That's all I can put it to. I don't know what else to say. She was like, beep, beep, beep. Oh my god, I just thought of things as I was going to it. Oh my god. A dump truck riding. That's all. It's afternoon. Good afternoon, Tony. Oh, Mrs. Robinson. Won't you come? Wait. I'm gonna say what you done, but I said won't you come? That's not good. Just saying. Just saying. I'll make sure I got this chat all spooked up here. There we go. Now we found it.
At Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. Okay, I'm gonna eat Nick. It's dinner. At Noda.
Alright. Have a good dinner. Have a good dinner. I can't forget that you're in a different time zone, but have a good dinner. What are you having for dinner before you leave? What are you having? Steak? Pasta? I just want to know. Because if it sounds good, it's got to be good. I know that.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick's farting in the shower will trigger all fire trucks in the state on vacation. At
Oh, no, it won't. It won't configured. Yeah, it won't set off the fire trucks. I promise you, it won't set off the fire trucks. I know that for sure. It won't say it off the fire truck. But now I gotta do more of American Truck Simulator. Hi, American Truck Simulator. I should score. Gotta do that. I also like my shooting games too. I like to be the sniper. A little bit of both. So yeah. So yeah. But yeah. I've been yep, getting better. I still have like a little bit of the cough left, but otherwise I've been getting better.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. I farted into the phone.
You farted into the phone. Okay, that sounds good.
At OK Maine. Guess what I'm eating for dinner?
What are you eating for dinner?
At OK Maine. Hint is it's not food.
It's not food, okay. It's not food. Alright. So I gotta guess what you're eating for dinner. And it's not food. I can't
At Ding Dong
tell.
Football Moderator. OK Maine is definitely eating hog.
Yeah, definitely eating hog, that sounds like. Because if he's not eating dinner and it's not food, that's the only thing I can guess.
At OK Maine. Booty with a side of puss.
Ah, booty with a side of puss. Oh, there it is.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. You doing a gaming stream later, dog? At
Yeah, I could do a gaming stream later. It might be the farming thingy, the farming simulator thing. It'll be the farming thingy. For some reason, that always goes smoothly, and the shooting game always goes smoothly too. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna do a gaming live stream later. Yeah, oh yeah. I know I didn't do one of those in a while.
At Gastron Moderator. First.
What's up, Gash? Guess what? Now you can do diamonds. Not a hater just did it. Now you do diamonds on these live streams now.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Last.
Last. Okay. Now, you guys need to stop arguing over first and last. Everybody's first. Wow. Technically, I'm the first one. So technically, I won that. So you guys came in second. So yeah, that's not too bad.
The Gastron Moderator. 69.
69. Hell yeah, 69. How about 6'7"? It's not a thing anymore, 6'7"? I guess that's not a thing anymore.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. If you ain't first, you're last.
I mean, yeah, that is true. You know what they say.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. I'm. At Ding Dong.
I am a hot dog. Hey, I am a wiener.
At Gastron Moderator. It's the fastest who gets paid and the fastest who gets laid.
Oh, that is not true.
At Ding Dong Football
You
Moderator.
relax.
I'm just saying the smokestacks don't line up.
Oh, the smokestacks don't line up. Well, they're all different shapes and sizes, dang dong. They're all different shapes and sizes. My smokestack might be bigger than your smokestack. This smokestack might be smaller than my smokestack. I don't know. Are we comparing sizes here or what? We can't be comparing sizes here. I just don't condemn that. I don't condemn sizes. And plus, I'm not gay, so I don't want to condemn any kind of size. I'm just saying.
At Gastron Moderator. No plane hit Building 7 and it fell anyways.
Ah, it fell anyway.
At OK Maine. 7 incher.
7-incher. Really? Is it actually a 7-incher? I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was 7. I didn't
At
think-
Modrush 2.0. Inside Nick's closet door has naked pics of fat chicks.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. 7 inches if we fold it in half. At
Oh. I mean, yeah, so you do a one flip over and another flip over. I don't know, that'd be about 7 inches.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. I love fat chicks. At
You love fat chicks. There it is. You hear it here, folks. You hear it here. He loves fat chicks. He gives them a tick. Wait.
Gastron Moderator. 7 inches diameter.
7 inches diameter. Okay. Alright, that's not too bad. 7 inches diameter. That's not too bad.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. I am somewhat of a BBW hunter. I am all about them bigums. At Ding Dong Football.
Oh, okay. So you like the line around the round ladies. Okay. Alright. I see where you're coming from. Now, how big does those things need to be? See, I don't practically I don't like the big hooters, but I like them not too small, but just right. I can't believe we're going over. Does everybody know this is 18 plus? Just saying.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick, do you like big booty chicks? And
Big booty chicks.
at Gastron Moderator. These for me, please. At Gastron.
Oh, no.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Nick Google crushing videos. Nick Google Lexi Lux crushing videos on www.xhamster.com. Watch it and tell me what you think.
Okay, I'll watch it. Yeah, I'll watch it. Don't worry. I'll watch it. I hope it's funny, but. All right, I'll give it a watch. I'll watch out for it.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Keep your bees, hand me over some ease.
Oh, there it is.
At Country Girl Dash 2525. Hello Nick, how is your night going?
My night's going great. What's up, country girl? Woo! Country girl's in the house, everybody. Weehaw! Hey, I like that. Wait. I like that photo. That's a neat photo. Yeah, wait. Put your arm up like this. Hell yeah. Woo, baby. Yeehaw, I'm a cowboy. Woo-hoo. Ride it all night. Woo-hoo. Oh, yeah.
At Country Girl Dash 2525. Thanks Nick, rolling on the floor laughing heart.
Anytime.
At OK Maine. Nick, are you registered? At OK Maine.
Just saying.
At OK Maine. Hawk to a country. At Ruta Samuelson. Hi. At
That country girl. Woo. Oh, yeah. Turn that shit up. All right, country girl. I'm just trying to make you laugh.
At Country Girl Dash 2525. Are we drunk, Nick? Or just having a good day?
I'm just having a good day. I'm not drunk. No, I'm just having a good day. I'm having an excellent day. All right? I'm just having fun, country girl. I'm not drunk. I don't think you get drunk off of soda, but news to me if they pour some alcohol in this son of a bitch.
At Ruta Samuelson. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Just saying.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. We love Country Girl here. She is a friend of the show. At Ding Dong Foot.
Sure is. Sure is. That's Jen.
At Country Girl Dash 2525. Thanks, Guy Hart.
Yep. When she shows up, we all do the dance.
At Country Girl Dash 2525. Y'all are friends. Too hard. Full score.
Hell yeah. Yep. Friends until then. I don't want to say the end of time. I don't want to say nickel and dime. So, friends until my hog dies. Wait, that's not right. I can't say that.
At Michael Farrell 9877. Yo.
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, boy? Oh yeah, don't forget not a hater too. Weehaw!
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. I never knew you were a rapper, Nick. At,
I'm not a rapper. No, I am not a rapper.
at Country Girl Dash 2525. Nick, you can't say that he'll know rolling on the floor laughing.
Just saying. We got thunder and lightning, man. Thunder and lightning. Oh yeah. You know what I didn't do in a while since I just mentioned it? Yeah. Listen, I'll give you a history lesson. Thunder, lightning, power. Yeah. That's what it is right there. Hell yeah.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Nick, can you give me a little bicep flex? At Ding Dong Football.
A little bicep flex. You want to see my biceps?
At Country Girl Dash 2525. Thunder and lightning, yay hard rolling on the floor laughing.
You want to see my bicep? There we go. Look at those guns. Look at that. Oh yeah. Made of steel, man. Made of steel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You just gotta leverage your muscles. Now, I don't know if they call it muscle down below, but that's not a muscle. That takes blood to go to, okay? That's not a muscle. This time. That's not a muscle.
At OK Maine. Nick, did you take Viagra again?
No, I didn't take Viagra. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here for 6 hours if I took Viagra. You hear a thump underneath the desk. Just fine.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Okay, Maine looks like my dad. At Ding
Looks. I don't think that's true, but just saying. I'm this country girl. I got a 4-wheel drive.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick, get larger swim trunks to hide the permanent boner at the pool. At Country Girl Dash 2525. Rolling on the floor.
Climb in my bed. I'll take you for a ride. A city streets, down country roads. I can take you where you wanna go. Cause I'm. I give up.
At Country Girl Dash 2525. Big tires rolling on the floor laughing.
I give up. This is not copyright. Oh my god, no.
At Ruta Samuelson. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
I tell you what.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Gosh, I need to find myself a woman half as hot as Nick. Nick, we could have had a good life, a real good life. At Ding Dong Football.
We're a good life. We're living a good life right now. We got the guns. We got the power. We got the universe. I don't know what else we have.
At Benjamin 6262 moderator member. All the ladies want Nick to show them their limits.
Oh, there are limits. Yep. Gaping holes. Slopping. Never mind. Slide on my knob. Like corn on a cob. Then give me hit. Oh.
At Gastron moderator. Nick, I sat down on a parking cone and now I cannot find it. Funny part is it was upside down.
Well, it's not supposed to be upside
At
down.
Ding Dong football moderator. And all the ladies say I'm pretty hung for a white guy.
Oh. There it is. Oh my god.
At Ding Dong football moderator. Nick loves 3-6 Mafia.
No, I didn't know. I just remember the song. I don't know what the song actually is. I heard it on YouTube. I thought it was interesting. Oh. Slide on my knob. There it is. Yeah.
At Gastron moderator. Nick, if you aren't married by 35, let's run away together and have a baby. At
Guys can't have babies, okay? We don't have the capacity. Guys cannot have a baby.
At Ding Dong football moderator. Slob on my knob like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job.
So check in with me, dude. Oh god. American girls, American guys. That's from Toby Keith. I remember that one. That's from Toby Keith. What's the other one?
At Modrush 2.0. Nick will be saved at pool to get a hot guy's lips on his.
No! I'm not gay, okay? I don't go the two-way. I only go one way. Alright? I'm not gay. There's no part of me that's gay, okay? There's no part. Listen. I am a guy, okay? I'm not a girl. I did that a little bit too good, though. Oh my god. Oh shit. I like having fun with you guys. That makes my day, man. That makes my day so great. I love having fun with you guys. We get to sit here, have laughs, be fun. I like it. I like it.
At Gastron moderator. Nick, how sound of you were gay.
That was not, no.
At Ruda Samuelson. I have fun with you too.
See? I like having fun. I was just making a statement, okay? Not saying I was, no. Not making a statement on that one.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick goes swimming with a tube and screams shark in the pool.
No, I don't do that.
At Gastron moderator. We really enjoy having a hang with you as well, Nick. Love you, bud.
Yeah, I love hanging out with guys, having fun and laughing. I love it. I do love it. I really do love it. Sometimes in life, you just need a laugh. Okay? Sometimes, I mean, this is what this channel is about. To tell you honest, this is what this channel is about. Having fun, having a good time, making people laugh. And that's what I've been doing on this channel for years. It might be weird at times, but it's worth it, right?
At Gastron moderator. Hanging out, making jokes, shooting heroin into our dick veins, watching Happy, it's always a blast.
No, we're not shooting.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. We love you, Nikki. You got lots of friends, man. At Ding Dong.
I sure do.
At Modrush 2.0. Will Nick meet his lady in South Carolina?
When Nick meet his girl at South Carolina, I don't know. And if I do, I gotta tell her that she's gonna have to. I don't know. If I do meet my girl in South Carolina, I don't know. I really don't know. We can always find a magical partner. Do that on live stream. Nick needs a girlfriend, part 1. Now I don't know if she would like the live streams too much, but that wouldn't be a romantic. I think romantic.
At Modrush 2.0. Will I bring her onto the stream and meet your turtles?
No, not for now.
At Gastron Moderator. One in chat if Nick will meet his lady in South Carolina. Two in chat if I should drive up to South Carolina and let Nick have his way with my manhole.
No, Castron. Damn it. I'm not. No, the Castron. I'm not. No, we're. Okay, ding dong, press 1. So that's not too bad. Whatever you do, don't press 2. 2 is not good. I don't want to stick. No. Mm-mm. No.
At OK Name. Nick, I'm live streaming on Golden Gooner whilst I watch you. At OK Name.
Golden Gooner? What's Golden Gooner?
At Gastron Moderator. Here comes the We're Just Friends talk.
Oh, yeah, we're just friends. We're just friends. All right. I guess if you don't look, I guess it's not considered, but I heard either way it's not good. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
At Gastron Moderator. You prefer blondes or brunettes?
Well, since I'm a blonde, I like blondes a little bit more. I think blondes are, woo, baby.
At Gastron Moderator. Lots of blondes in South Carolina.
Oh, I like blondies. Woo! They have an attitude about woo-wee. I like blonde girls. Oh yeah. Woo! Those babies can. Woo! Gastron, you bad. You got me all worked up now. Choo choo.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Nix likes blondes ass that pops and tiggle bitties. He's dumped most loads in those lol.
Hey there.
At Gastron moderator. Keeping the Aryan race strong biceps nice Nick. At Gastron.
Woo! Those blondies. Woo! Good God. Them are feisty than the others. Woo! Man. Woo! I would.
At
Oh.
Maroon-601. Dad, I finally used chat. He said he was going for a gallon of milk and never came back.
No, I didn't go back down on milk.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick will show new chic your get up to go snooping in people's windows at night.
I wouldn't do that. Woo! Gosh, well, now you got me all hot and bothered. You got me all hot and bothered now. Now I'm just, silly. Oh. Woo-wee. Dog. I don't know. See, since I'm blonde, I just have that mindset. Whew. Look at that, you got happy all hot and bothered. Look at that. Freaking over here talking about blondes. That sounds like, oh, blonde girls. Mm. You can get a girlfriend in South Carolina? I don't know. I honestly don't know about that one. Does anybody? Oh, wait, there it is.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. I'll send you some more blonde hotties from Tinder in your area again, Nikki Lalo.
No! We're not going back to Tinder. I don't have a Tinder, okay? We're not going back to Tinder. And don't sit here and say I have a Tinder account, because I don't. I don't have a Tinder account.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. I made one for you. It's non-stop whorehouse there.
Oh my god. Why did you make me one? I didn't tell you to make me one. I didn't want a Tinder account anyway. It's too tender.
At Ding Dong football moderator. T-Fear used to have a Korean housemate, but he fired her when he found out she's 10% Vietnamese.
There it is. There's some ding dong. There it is. You're here to hear, folks. There's ding dong. There it is. Oh, fuck. Oh. I've been so used to going to bed early. I think it's going to drive me crazy.
At Ruda Samuelson. Hi Ding Dong, how's it going?
Hi, ding dong.
At Mernoon-601. I was watching your stream and driving and just about hit a family on their way to Taco Bell.
Oh, that's not good, man. You shouldn't be watching my stream while you're
At
driving.
Modrush 2.0. Nick gets horny over blondes and has a naked grandma photo to come back down.
Don't talk about grandma.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Well, that girl under your desk is working overtime. You're groaning, moaning, and swearing like it a good time.
I'm not doing any of that now. You need to relax.
At Ding Dong football moderator. Hey Rudy. At Ding Dong.
Oh, Rudy. Rudy. Whew. You guys got me all worked up now. It's getting interesting over here. That's all I can say. You got my face all wet. That's never good. We all know how that works out. Face wet.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. How much side is your knob pop off in a blonde?
What? Now you go in there. I am not either going there. I'm not going there. No.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. PSI.
PSI. That's not PSI. That's the blood. That's the blood version.
At Mernoon-601. This is not ending well.
This is not ending well. Of course, it's not ending well. It never ends well. What are you talking about? Usually it starts off good, then it ends up going.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. He's tapping his tip on his desk.
No, not tapping. I'm tapping a paperclip. What are you talking about?
At Modrush 2.0. Nick goes to a college party and found his cleaning next day to the roof.
No, that's not true.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member, 10 pounds, 90 pounds. How much cum blast pressure hits the back of her throat?
How is it 10 pounds of pressure? How is it 90 pounds? They need a big prostate to push out 90. Holy fuck. It's like a cannon load. 90 pounds. Holy fuck.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. I broke Nick Lol.
Well, Darkstrong got talking about blondes and 90 pounds of pressure. You need to have a big fucking prostate to have 90 pounds of pressure.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Your cock ring can tighten up the end. A T.
You know, it's not surprising. You're not the only one that said cock ring, okay? You're not the only one. I heard that tonight already. $90 pounds of pressure. You know, there's a lot of things you can do with 90 pounds of pressure. You figure, time you tell her to open wide. Oh my god, 14 months.
14 months. Nick's been banging needy horny moms for 14 months.
Oh my god, T-Fear, 14 months membership. W's in the chat, man. 14 months. Woo! T-Fear, you're smoking up the house tonight, bud. Woo! W. Oh yeah, boy.
At Bruta Samuelson. W.
Woo! 14 months. Look at that. That's awesome. We're seeing out the house snap. Oh yeah. Wait. No, never mind. I was looking at something else. $14 months. That is really freaking awesome. I still think Spooky had you beat, but I don't know yet. She hasn't been on here for a while. Or I have not been on her for a while. Wanted to.
At Sean Travis S4Q9F. I really hope you have a great trip, bud.
Yeah, man. It'll be an awesome trip, man. It'll be an awesome trip. I'll do a couple of live streams while I'm down there. Michael's going to be with us. Michael the Bear. And Phil. So, and me. I'm the one who's driving, so. We're going to have some beer. We're going to do some shots. And we're going to have a fun time.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Sean. Friend of the show. At Ding Dong Football.
Friend of the show. Friend of the show. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, boy. So, what the fuck I was going to say?
At Modrush 2.0. Nick need to take his inflatable chic if thing don't work out in South Carolina, keeping count of your many pints you filled her up.
Oh. No, I'm not going to fill her up. Nope. Definitely not going to fill her up. Not yet. Not yet. Not gonna fill it up yet. Definitely not gonna fill it up. Whew. We've been talking up a storm here, folks. Been talking up a storm. I'm done dipping for right now. I only could dip like 2 times, and I gotta take a break from it. So, if you want to know what I'm dipping on, I can show you. There it is. That's what I'm dipping on. If anybody wants to know, I don't have to put it out there. That's what I'm dipping on, folks. Anybody else have more questions or something that will that'll get us going again? Ajib is doing okay. Van is still working on. I don't know what else to really think.
At Modrush 2.0. So you're cutting out. You better stream there. At Modrush.
No, I'm gonna stream there. Hell yeah. I'm gonna at least do two live streams there. One on Monday, one on Sunday, one on Monday, and one on Wednesday. Because that's when we're gonna have the food, drinks, some alcohol.
At Ruda Samuelson. 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan.
Oh, it's not a caravan though. It's a van, but it's not a Dodge. It's not a Dodge though. That's for sure. It's not a Dodge van. It's a Ford. I have a Ford van, but it's a 2001. It's older. And I have a 2013 Jeep, which is older, kind of. So, I have 2 cars. I wish I was taking the van down, but I know the van doesn't make it good. Doesn't make
At
it
Ruda
good.
Samuelson. Like Fords.
You know, I usually don't like Fords, but the only reason why I like this one, because it has a old cassette player. It has an old cassette player, and that's why I like it, because it has that, and I like it because there's a tape that I like. So there's some things that I like on it that are pretty neat. So. There's some things that I like on it. And it's a bigger engine too, so. But it has a big tank on it too. So as soon as I get the van done, I'm gonna take the van on more trips than with my Jeep.
At Modrush 2.0. We're taking bets on how fast you pass out at pool. At Modrush.
No. My pool's going up this summer. Oh yeah. The pool's gonna be up before I leave for vacation, so the pool is definitely gonna be up this summer. So we're gonna have pool live streams too. I know people did really like that. People like my pool live stream, so I know that's gonna be a thing. Probably gonna be planning on getting a bigger pool. So more things to do something with. So
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Nick Kelly's a grower and a shower in the pool.
I do not show in the pool. Okay, you don't have video of that, or you don't have pictures of that, which I think everybody still has pictures of that anyway. So you guys have a lot of photos and a lot of pictures of me. I know that. I know that for a fact. I don't know. I've just been busy. I don't know. Just been busy printing stuff that I want to do, stuff that me and Phil wants to do. And Phil will be on my live streams when we're on vacation. So
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Nikki since Cornhub states otherwise.
No, not Nick. No, I don't have a Nikki Sins account. Don't believe that. I do not have a Nikki Sins account. No, no. That is not a thing. Okay, that is not a thing. I wish that YouTube will bring back vertical for computers because I only did that once on my computer. But no, that's not gonna happen.
At Ding Dong Football moderator. We love and cherish those photos, Nick.
Yeah, I know you do. I know. I know you do.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Facts Cornhub account is active.
No, it's not. You're lying. Lying, Peter. You're lying. No, it's not. There's no Nikki Sins account, okay? Lying.
At Modrush 2.0. Nick will have shrinkage in the pool. At
What is that? My Strinky Dink? My little Strinky Dink. Oh, it's my Strinky Dink. Oh, it sprinks in the pool.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Nick's banging Asians, Ebony's big old booties, and today's whore is a blondie.
No! That's not. No. No. We're no. No. That's not. No. No. It's not true. No. There is no girl underneath my list. Alright, you sexy looks. I gotta dump this out quick. I dumped that out. Oh, stop.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Nick Kelly Porn Productions via the fuck truck.
No, I don't have a truck. I wish I had a truck, but I don't. That'd be cool to do a lot. If I actually had a truck, that'd be cool to have like a tripod on the back of it and go live. That'd be cool. That would be a road trip right there. That would be a road trip. But the wind would be a factor. But that would be a neat road trip if I did have a truck. Oh yeah. Oh, I also want to tell you this before you guys go anywhere. I'm gonna this summer. I'm thinking about doing a demolition derby. I'm thinking about going to a junkyard, getting a old car, and doing the demolition derby.
A T-Fear 1990 moderator member. Your hog is a tripod. 2 balls and the shaft.
No.
At Ruda Samuelson. 2016 Ford Platinum truck, that's a nice truck.
Yeah.
At Modrush 2.0. So the Pimp Nick truck is going on vacation.
No. I'm thinking about joining the demolition derby this summer. So I'm thinking about doing that this summer. When I come back from vacation, like get an old car from the junkyard and getting it to work again, or get where it has either reverse or drive or whatever. And I'm planning to do that this summer. So that's possibly going to be a thing this summer because we have a fair down here. So I'm thinking about doing demolition derby this summer. So I'm also thinking about doing that. But I would have to get somebody to record the video so that way I can upload it to YouTube. So you guys got to pick a name that you want me to put on the car. Okay? We won't be put on the car. All right? A name that makes sense, not a name that's weird, okay? So I think about doing that this summer. Because I always wanted to do that when I was young, but I didn't have a license yet.
At Modrush 2.0. So will junk truck go through some bogs? That would be fun to see. At Modrush.
No, it's called Demolition Derby. So that'd be neat. I'm thinking about doing that this summer. That way I can get a video of it or something.
At Ruda Samuelson. Derby car name Ha Ha Car.
Derby car named Ha Ha Car. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What about Nick the Crusher or Nick? I don't want to put Hog on there because nobody's gonna know what the fuck that is. Okay, I'm not putting a Hog on there. That's damn sure. So it's gotta be Nick, King Nick, like King Nick, Big Nick, or I don't know, something that you put on a Demolition Derby car. That would be me. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing it this summer. I've been really thinking about doing that this summer. So something like that. I don't know. I gotta think of it. So I want to do that. That's another thing I want to do. So yeah.
At Ruda Samuelson. How about Nick the Crusher car? At
Nick the Crusher car. That doesn't sound too bad. I like that. Nick the Crusher car. That sounds really good, actually. I actually like that. Nick the Crusher car. That sounds pretty good. That sounds really good, actually. I actually like that. Nick the Crusher car. That gives me that sounds weird.
At Gashtron moderator. Nick, what should I name my new car? At
I don't know. What are you gonna name it? I don't know what you should name it. I really don't know what you should name your new car. I don't know. You guys came up with the name for my Jeep in my van, so I theoretically don't know what to name your car. Because everything that I'm gonna name it is not gonna be named as Aurora.
At Gashtron moderator. Nick the Quick Dasher Slasher for your derby car.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Number 3. At Ding Dong Football moderator. I like that you like that.
What, the Nick Crusher something? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty awesome, actually. That's a neat name for that.
At Ding Dong Football moderator. Nick and his heavy hog for a derby car.
I can't put that in there. Nobody's gonna know what hog means.
At Gashtron moderator. Nicktron should be your Jeep name.
Nicktron. That should be my Jeep name. If I put hog on the car, what, you think I should put my YouTube channel name on there too? Yeah, that's self-advertising, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
At Ding Dong Football moderator. Nick's Hog Mobile. At
Nick's Hog Mobile. Nick's Hog Mobile Derby car. Something like that. Well, my name is King Nick on Discord, so King Nick. Now, No, it's not what you think it means. It's not Big Dick King Nick, okay? There's nothing, no.
At Benjamin 6262 moderator member. Nick's hog brings home the bacon.
Nick's hog brings on the bacon. There it is.
At Chad Bailey 189. What's difference between a refrigerator and gay guy? The refrigerator will not fart when you take your meat out.
Ah, we already know that joke.
At Ding Dong football moderator. King Nick's thick stick.
Oh, King Nick's thick stick. Oh, there it is.
At Gastron moderator. I had a 2023 and I just got a 2026 of the same car model in the same color, so I don't know if I should just throw a junior on the first car's name or create a whole new name for the new one. At Gash.
I don't know. Whatever you want to do, man. I don't know. King Nick Big Stick. Oh, sounds good.
At Vincent's Otheman 69. Nick with a thick stick. How's the hog hanging tonight?
Ah, it's doing pretty good, man. It's doing pretty good. I'm gonna join the we have a fair down here and thinking about joining the demolition derby this summer. So I've been thinking about doing that this summer after I come back from vacation. So that's what I've been thinking.
At Gastron moderator. King Nick sleepover ban, no condoms allowed.
Oh, that's not, you can't, no.
At T Fear 1990 moderator member. It's Big Dick King Nick, get it right. At
No, it's not Big Dick King Nick. No, that is not why it's named King Nick. You cannot convince me otherwise. It's not Big Dick, I don't know what the fuck. You guys are weird. Big Dick King Nick, Big Dick King Nick. Yeah.
At Benjamin 6262 moderator member. They say a gay guy never stops moving because they're always packing shit.
Oh, that's about right.
At T Fear 1990 moderator member. Look down.
Look down.
At
Wow.
Gastron moderator. What's your favorite vegetable, Nick? At Gash.
What's my favorite favorite vegetable? I don't know. What's your favorite vegetable? Bet. I can say that right. Ah.
At Vincent's Otheman 69. Nick, the contractors are coming to install the stripper pole tomorrow around 10 a.m.
Oh, I don't need a stripper pole. You know, that doesn't even look right the way I'm doing it, but I don't need a stripper pole. I would not go well to have a stripper pole right here.
At T Fear 1990 moderator member. I can tell you're proud of that tree trunk you're growing down there.
No, I didn't say I was proud of it.
At Hodges couldn't dodge at 4374. Nick can do the helicopter with his hog while twirling on the pole.
Weehaw! I don't know about that. I do not need a stripper pole. Stripper poles are not meant for guys, okay? Unless you're vertically gay, then I can understand why you love it.
At Gastron moderator. I might have asked you 1000 inches what's your favorite type of questions, and I don't think you have a favorite anything. You'd make an amazing politician. At Gastron.
Amazing politician. I don't have questions for anything. I'll tell you the honest.
At Chad Bailey 189. What's difference between Jesus and a hooker? The way they look at you when you nail them.
Oh! Yeah, that is true.
At Hodges couldn't
Sorry,
dodge at
that is
4374. There's male strippers who dance for women though.
Really? Is that a thing? Male strippers that dance for women? Really? What the fuck?
At T Fear 1990 moderator member. That checks out. 1000 inches sounds right on Nick's skirt. At Gastron moderator. Chad, they both have a look of disappointment. At Gastron moderator.
Oh. I'm not disappointed. I'm just saying. But you know what I do have? I have the horn. That's what I do have.
At Vincent's Otheman 69. I heard Nick doesn't need a lasso to catch wild horses. He just rounds up his serpent for casting.
Cast them in.
At Gastron moderator. 1000 radius on Gert.
Oh.
At T Fear 1990 moderator member. I'm a drive home now from the gym, Nicholas. I may start my own thing, lol.
Start your own thing. What are you starting on? You got your own Pornhub account?
At Hodges couldn't dodge it 4374. They call Nick's hog Artemis because it can reach the moon.
I mean, basically.
At Chad Bailey 189. Japandal dancers are guys that strip for women.
Oh, okay.
At T Fear 1990 moderator member. We can dual live tomorrow if you'd like.
Alright.
At Gashtron moderator. Jim. Is that the name of the guy you blowing this week, T?
Oh my god! Wait, whoa. Jim.
At Gashtron moderator. Jim. Is that the name of the guy you blowing this week, T?
Oh my god, Gastron.
At Ding Dong football moderator. Jim with the heavy hog.
Oh. Mm.
At T Fear 1990 moderator member. No, her name is Jam. Jam it down her throat.
Jam her down her throat.
At Hodges couldn't dodge it 4374. You can't say that. At Hodge.
I'm coming. Get me down her throat. You know, YouTube's not gonna like that one. Hey, that's just the way you do it. Fuck.
At Hodges couldn't dodge it 4374. Nick, remember when you used to say you can't say that?
Oh, you can't say that. I know. We gotta get back into that, man.
At Gashtron moderator. Jim Jam Film Flam Wham Alamba Bing Bam.
Oh, Jim Jam Bomb.
At Hodges couldn't dodge it 4374. Now it's a free for all.
Oh, basically, man.
At T Fear 1990 moderator member. YouTube's cool with it. It's educational.
It's not educational. The more you say that, the more I think I want to do some stuff on this YouTube channel, but I can't. It's not educational. You can't just put in the title, this is for educational purposes only. 18 plus don't look. That is not educational. That's just not educational. I don't care how that looks.
At Noda Hotter Justin investigator moderator member. I hear there's a party in Nick Kelly's pants.
No, there's not enough.
At Hodges couldn't dodge it 4374 is only Hogs educational.
No, only hog. You don't have a only.
At Gashtron moderator. Nick, you should do some breastfeeding tutorials that's educational.
Breastfeeding tutorials. Where do I have breasts on these fucking? Where's the breasts on that? Feels like I'm not even moving them.
At T Fear 1990 moderator member. Nick, shower with your balls out in a row. Shaving stream, it's educational.
It's not educational. Warning, educational video. Shaving my balls. 18 plus. Yeah, about that.
At Noda Hotter Justin investigator moderator member. Yes, it's educational to show proper strokes.
It's not educational.
At Gashtron moderator. No, bro, you got it backwards. You'll be the one feeding off the breast tests.
No. No, it's not. No.
At Vincent's
I disagree.
69. Nick's going to demonstrate most stimulating stroking techniques later tonight.
Tune in tonight, folks. Educational stroking live stream video. Tune in. Oh my god. I can't. Oh, we're sick. Oh, we are definitely sick. It's fucking sick. We are the sickest tick ever in the shittiverse.
At Noda Hotter Justin investigator moderator member. Yes, because you can educate the people how to not chafe and what products to avoid. At Vincent's Otheman 69. Nick will also demonstrate the most effective tools to stretch the poop shore.
That's not educational. I don't care.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Drink up, Bub Life's short.
I got the educational purposes only. There's the horn.
At Gastron Moderator. Nick, I like to hit the girls with the on 9 shallow 1 deep, then 8 shallow 2 deep, and so on until you giving them 10 deep. Either you or her will be done by then.
Educational. You guys need to look up educational purposes because that money stretches so far out. All right. There's educational and there's not educational. Me stroking it, I don't play no games there.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator member. Yes, you have to demonstrate.
Demonstrate. Sparky Christ. I'll demonstrate. I pumped the gun.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator member. I know YouTube rules in and out. At Noda.
Oh. Yeah, but you know how many people will be watching me demonstrate that?
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Anyone want to see me to hand my long sword?
Oh my God, Ding Dong.
At Gastron Moderator. Show us that hip gyration, how you work it deep into the broads.
Oh, the hip gyration? I'll show you the hip gyration. Oh, yeah. Oh. There's your hip gyration there. What the fuck?
At Gastron Moderator. Yup, drooling face.
I fuck. This is fuck. Oh my God, I can't breathe.
At Analog Static 143. Hey bro, how are ya?
I'm doing good, man. How are you, man? How are you doing tonight? Well, I should say, what's going on? What's going on?
And Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator member. Nick, you lose, buddy. And
I lose? How did I lose?
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Alright, Nick, I'll show you how I two-hand my long sword on Discord later.
Oh.
And Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator member. YouTube says, if you are demonstrating something sensitive, YouTube looks for active context. And Noda Hotter Justin Investigator.
Active context. Oh, I'm always active. But I didn't know contest was in it. Active contest. Huh. Yeah. No. Sorry. Active contest. Yeah. Hey, different strokes for different folks, I guess. You know YouTube's fine, like, what this motherfucker? Chef's kiss. Ah.
At Gastron Moderator. Active context. I'm always active. What's the contest though?
I don't know. You gotta ask.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator member. You must have an active voiceover or on-screen text explaining the events.
Oh, I don't know how to do that though.
And Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator member. Hopta, if you have to walk us through it. And Noda Hotter.
Yeah, walk us through it. How I'm gonna hubba.
And Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator member. You must have an active voiceover or on-screen text explaining.
An active voiceover. How do you do an active voiceover? I don't know how to do that. I mean, until people hear me scream, I guess that'd be the active voiceover.
At Gastron Moderator. Talk us through each gyration and how and why you're doing it the way you do it. Show us again.
First, I'm messing with the tip. I give up. I, oh my god.
And Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. Step 1.
So step 1, there it is. Step 2. I'm fiddling with my balls a little bit. I don't know. I know they're making an actual contest.
At Gastron Moderator. That's a new shade of red you're wearing. Nick, don't blush from the love in the air. At Gastron Moderator.
Stop making my face turn red. This is not good. You guys need to I don't know. I can't tell you to calm down or calm up. I don't know which one.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. I'm learning lots. At
Oh yeah, you're learning a lot. Yeah. Step 3. Make sure you put some lube on it. Oh yeah.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. I'm watching intensely waiting to take notes.
I said step 3. Step 3 is make sure you put some lube on it. And yank it real hard. Step 4.
At Gastron Moderator. Sex Professor Nick class is in session. At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. You skipped step 2, though I don't know what I need. You're not a good teacher, you have to demonstrate.
I don't have no lube. I can't demonstrate. Hey, does anybody know that T-Fear is live yet? I want to record him on my live stream. Somebody tell me if T-Fear is live yet.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. Spit on your hand.
And then rub it in.
At Gastron Moderator. Can you tell me what each base is like, first bases and second bases?
Second. You drive it home, man. You drive it home. Why the fuck did I put the cap? Why did I put the cap on the fucking floor? But, yeah, you just drive it home. Make sure you have a crown horn. Crown horn is always good.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. Wait, I'm lost, you gotta start over.
Well, how many times do I have to start over? We missed step 2, so you're going to like step 3.
At Gastron Moderator. Nick only swings for the fence, home runs or run home runs.
Yeah, basically.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. I didn't even know you started. At Noda Hotter.
I did. It started like a couple minutes ago. You only said step 1. I thought we were going through the steps, but I missed step 2. Now you're confusing me. See, I don't like to be confused. Well, I like to be diffused, but I'm just saying.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. I'm a slow learner, you have to do it very slow.
Oh, okay.
At Gastron Moderator. Start over as many times as she's willing.
Oh!
At Ruda Samuelson. Toro Lawnmower Briggs and Stratton Engine.
So, we got the Briggs.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Don't worry, not a hater, I shall show you how I personally to hand my long sword later.
Jesus, Ding Dong.
At Vincenzo Thiemann 69. Step 1 is drop your drawers.
Yeah. Step 1, you gotta drop your drawers. Step 2, you gotta get it going.
At Gastron Moderator. Do you prefer still or echo?
I'll say steel.
At Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. Sweet thanks, Ding Dong.
I'll make a video
At
on it.
Noda Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. Hey, batter, swing, batter.
Swing, batter.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. Step 1 is wash your hands.
Wash your hands, yeah. I was working on my car today, so I guess step 1 would be wash your hands because, in case the friction's too much, you don't want to get an infection down there. That would be bad. I'm just saying.
And no to hotter just an investigator moderator member. No step 1 is make sure your nails are short. And
Oh yeah, my nails are short. Yeah, that's about right. And, it depends if you're male or female. So it all depends how you want to go through the generation there. But I'm just saying.
at Gastron moderator. Nick, are you willing to perform analingus or receive analingus?
We're not receiving anything.
At Ding Dong football moderator. Step 2, spit all over her hands.
Oh yes, step 2, yes.
At Nephilim Simpleton 011, did you fix the boat leak?
Yeah, I fist the boat leak.
At Gastron moderator. It all depends.
Wait, did I just say I fist the boat leak? I think I just said fist the boat leak. Huh? Fist the boat leak. Huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna fist the boat leak.
At Gastron moderator. Fist the boat leak.
Fist the boat leak. Hey man, you got me sure it's nice and tight. Fist the boat leak. There it is. You hear it here, folks. Fist the boat leak. You gotta fist it first.
At Ding Dong football moderator. Is boat leak code word for my bunghole?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. Something about fist the boat
At
leak.
Gastron moderator. That's a t-shirt if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, basically at this point.
At Nephilim Simpleton 011. Open mouth smile.
Hey, you gotta really get your fist in there. Not the wide open fist. I mean the closed fist. I give up. Damn it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I wonder if Tiffy is live. I see if Tiffy is live here. I don't think he is. Oh, he is live. Here. Wait, Tiffy is live.
You don't need to give me the name of who the live was, but give me some channel content. Was it somebody like Alan in Vegas? Or Coach One Staff? Fuck, I'm not right for a lot of people. Gravity Core Fitness.
There he is.
Live time with Harky.
Tell Tiffy I said hi. Tell Tiffy I said hi. Hi, Tiffy. How you doing?
I hate skis.
I see you. How you doing, Tiffy?
Oh, you're fucking. Oh, I know who you are. Goddamn.
I know who you are too. My name is Nick. Your name is Tiffy. Hi, Tiffy.
Or whatever happened.
Bye, Tiffy.
At Noda Hotter just an investigator moderator member. T-Fear is live. He's cheating on us.
Oh, cheater.
At Gastron moderator. Nick, can I borrow your 10mm socket and 1-inch extender?
Yeah, you can borrow. Yep, we're just in Tiffy. He's live.
At Nephilim Simpleton 011. T-Fair.
Here, I'm going to message him. Watch. Look at this. Watch. I'm going to say I'm watching your live stream. Watch. Hang on. Stay here, folks. Hang on. I'm going to say,
No. Damn it.
hey, I'm still alive. Wait. Hang on.
I don't remember.
I am still alive. Not live. Damn it.
I know who you are, though. You're from East Coast Canada.
I see you.
Pretty damn sure.
There we go.
Still in school.
There we go. I text them. Watch.
Not playa. I keep wanting to say playa. I know it's not.
Wait for it.
Thank you, Faye.
Hang on.
Oh, I figured you were Nikki. I might come over here, so. But again, I'm not going to At least this is hands free, right? I don't occasionally glance at the screen.
All right, I'm done teasing them. I'm done teasing them.
At Gastron Moderator. Teef's full government name is Reginald Guzzlebottom III and he's royalty in the northern Canadian provinces.
Oh, there it is.
At Know the Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. Teef be cheating on us.
Yeah, he's cheating on us.
At Ruda Samuelson. East Coast Canada.
East Coast Canada. Nah, I like Teeth here. I'm only busting his balls, man.
At Gastron Moderator. You didn't use talk to text. How did you know what to type?
I didn't type. I use this right here. You see this little you see that little tiny speaker? I press that and then I talk into it and then it types out the words for me. See that little button right there? You press it once and then you talk into it. That's how you do it.
And Know the Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
Oh, I'm just saying.
At Nepalene Simpleton 011. What is Teef your favorite tea? At
I don't know what his favorite tea is. Maybe you should go there and ask him. I don't know what his favorite tea is.
At Gastron Moderator. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. Yeah. We got T-Fair live streaming. I'm live streaming. I'll live stream him to live stream. I don't know. I guess we'll dual live streaming if you kind of figure of it. He's talking. I'm talking. Man, it all goes together.
At Know the Hotter Justin Investigator Moderator Member. I be putting a wrench in his game. At Know the Hotter.
Ow. Wrench. Gotta wrench it. Hello. I only do that. I'm not making fun of Teeth here. I'm not doing that. I done this before where I record his live streams. He thinks it's funny, so I'm not. I'm not making fun of him. Nah, it'd be different if he didn't know me, but he knows me, so as a friend, but just busting his balls.
At Ding Dong Football Moderator. T fear more like queef smear.
Oh, there it is.
At Gastron Moderator. Nick, it's not gay if you like it right. And totally not gay if you finish first right.
Hey, whatever you think, man. I don't know. Oh my God, I've been on it for 2 hours and 13 minutes. This is probably the longest live stream I ever freaking had. Oh, we back. Holy shit. Oh man. We had a fun night tonight. I'll tell you what, I'm not done yet, but holy fuck.
At Ruda Samuelson. Good night. At
Have a good night. Rudo Samuelson.
At Gastron Moderator. You did a 24-hour one before right.
Yes, I don't know. I done a 30-something hour one or something like that.
At OK Name. I'm back.
You're back. I didn't know you were back. I had no idea you were back. I knew you were here. I guess you went over to T-Fear's live stream to say hi. Yeah, well, he's a good person. So shout out to T-Fear since I showed his live stream. Shout out to him. Free shout out.
At Gastron Moderator. I got tattooed yesterday, and when I change the wrap, it smells like dirty feet or like when you take a cast off.
Oh, smells like dirty feet. What?
At OK Name. T Fear.
Yes, T-Fear. It's actually T-Fear 1990.
At Zenjamin 6262 Moderator Member. My hog may not be 12 inches, but it does smell like a foot.
Oh, isn't that true?
At OK Name. I'm smells like fish in my van.
Oh, fishy fish.
At Gastron Moderator. Have you ever broken a bone, Nick? At Gash.
Fortunately not. I have not broken a bone.
I remember you there, buddy. You kept saying that us North Americans can't pronounce your name right. Thomas. I remember now. Thomas. How are you, buddy? Thomas. Thomas. It's way past your fucking bedtime. You're about to be ready to wake up and not go to bed. Thomas.
Thomas. Yeah. Thomas Train.
And know the hotter just an investigator moderator member. He broke a boner.
Oh, he broke a
And know
boner.
the hotter just
Really?
an investigator moderator member. Thomas English Muffins.
Oh, Thomas English Muffins. Thomas the Train, man. Thomas the Train. Like, can somebody like edit edit the video that they live stream out? It's all blurry. There it is. It's all blurry. Yeah, that's time to get the fuck off. Can somebody like edit the video out that I showed them on my live stream? And yeah, that'd be good. All right, I think I'm gonna end the live stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, have a good night.
At Ding Dong Football moderator. God, I am super duper hard.
Oh. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe again tonight.